So in life, we have this tendency to go on this roller coaster up and down, similar to the stock market, where we're experiencing the great highs and inspirational moments where we feel joy and happiness and inspired, like we're on top of the world. And then we'll find the plummeting moment down into great despair and melancholy, and we just don't know what to do in order to find our way out of it. So, what I'd recommend is establishing rules that'll help you experience higher levels of self-discipline for when life gives you too many lemons and no sugar or a grinder to make lemonade. So these rules are nice and simple. We're going to do 4 and make it quick, super quick, that you won't even know what hit you, hopefully. No promises. What are you going to do? Anyway, rule number 1, no more 0 days. Now, what are we going to consider a 0 day here? A 0 day is essentially a day where you did not do something that propelled yourself forward. Whether that's, just writing a sentence towards your next novel, or reading a book, or exercising, or investing some time to educate yourself on what you actually want to become or do in your life. Or maybe just, hitting up a friend, or researching your next business plan, whatever it is that you're doing or what your dream is. Always trying to find time in your day to do at least 1 or 2 things that propels yourself towards that goal. And then a 0 day is when you just sort of are scrolling on your phone for 14 hours, or just watching Netflix without any real purpose or attentiveness to it, alone in a dark room and not really enjoying yourself, just sort of sitting in your pool of your own bodily fluids. I don't know, human beings, they do whatever they want. So no more 0 days, rule number 1. Rule number 2 is the 3 U's, gratitude and favors. But what are the 3 U's? The 3 U's are your past you, your present you, and your future you. Learn to have gratitude to your past you for the investments it's made into your present self, as well as doing favors as your present self for your future you, whether that's working out, or reading books, or just talking to individuals and practicing your social skills, or, maybe eating healthily. Any investment that you're making in yourself, your future self, have gratitude, because without that past you and their decisions, you probably wouldn't be alive. So you could be grateful that the past you didn't trip down a rock and fall off a mountain. That's almost happened to me once out in, Lake Como in Italy? I don't know. Another story for another time. So be appreciative of that past self. Do favors for that future self. Maybe just write that down. What favors can I do for my future self to enhance the quality of my life? You got options. Read an investing book. Simple Path to Wealth. It's no biases. Anyway, rule number 3, forgiveness. So, maybe there was a day when it was too hard for it not to be a 0 day. Forgive yourself. That's in the past. Why dwell on that? Or forgive yourself for the transgressions that you hypothetically allowed to happen to you, or the unfortunate events that have fallen upon you, or for not having more money, or for not having the looks that you want, or enough body. Learning to forgive yourself for the things that you're too hard on yourself for will propel you forward in monumental ways, because when we allow that baggage from the past to weigh us down, we're essentially sinking into the abyss. And then we just live in this realm of despair where we feel like victims of our lives and we can't escape because we don't have autonomy. But forgiveness can release us of that. So learn to forgive yourself as well as others, because it's essentially the same thing. We just create bitterness in this cold, dark heart. Forgiveness. It's powerful. Oh, there you go. And rule number 4, exercise and read books. The reason that exercise is so important, because it doesn't only make you feel, more physically fit and good and have more energy. It releases endorphins, which actually helps you become smarter, and then maybe your decision-making skills will also enhance. Well, I'm pretty sure there's science behind it. I'm not going to quote any because I don't have any on hand, but it helps in so many ways. Gives you energy, Makes you feel better, makes you probably try to do the things that you're going to do. And you don't even have to do that big of a workout. You can make it a 5-minute workout every day. It could transform the way of your life, because that compounds, as does everything else. So, exercise. Then reading books. Every little piece of information that has been found in this life, in this world, has been written on a piece of paper. So, if you can take the time to invest in finding a book that interests you, and maybe it's towards starting a business, or how to create the YouTube channels you want, or how to speak in funny different accents, or how to sing a very delightful note, or how to play the harmonica. Whatever it is that you're interested in, you could find a book that'll teach you how to do it, or that will inspire you, or maybe just pick up an investing book. Not saying that that's what you need to do, but it's also an option. So read, exercise. So there you have it. Those are the 4 rules that may help you establish a better foundation for building self-discipline. Again, that's no more 0 days. That's a classic. Don't need to recap. Yeah. No more 0 days. 3 U's: past, present, future. Gifts, favors, gratitude, important stuff. Number 3, forgiveness towards yourself and others. And then last but not least, for exercise and read books. Because this is how we invest in ourselves. And remember, even if it's like end of the day, 11:58, I haven't done anything, it feels like it's going to be a 0 day, do 1 push-up, write a single sentence down, sing a single note, text somebody that you haven't messaged back, I don't know. Whatever you can do to make it feel productive. Because that's really all you can do. It's a game, and we get to play it however we want. So, best of luck out there. Thanks for tuning in. Toodles.